like 4 months straight, right? And there was a lot of scenes that they ended up cutting on the show that I didn't really like. A lot of like misled information and like things that they like came off in the wrong way, you know? And so I wanted to start with one thing, and it was like they tried to make it seem like Hype House was paying my rent, which rubbed me the wrong way. They tried to make it seem like I had like deliverables to do for them, but like at the same time, like you could call my landlord. I've paid every fucking dime for this house, and they try to make it like fabricate it to seem like like, oh, they've been paying my shit the whole time and Chase needs to do these bank videos. It's like, no. Like I've been here this whole time. Like as soon as I moved out, I made sure to sit down and I talked with Thomas, and they also left a lot of that out too. But we talked about just like the payments for this house. It made it seem like I wasn't doing shit for them, where it was like I never had to, because I was, you know, I'm the only person on this lease. I'm the only person paying for this house. But like, it's like, you know, it was just weird. And then like a lot of the times, what really made me feel weird was I could tell there was a storyline building around the show, and and I could tell like when the producers would come over, they wouldn't tell me shit. Like they wouldn't tell my team shit. They would just kind of come to our house and be like, all right, we're gonna film this today, and we're gonna bring this person over. And then they would like, you know, they would like talk to them before they would film. They'd be like, hey, can you ask these few questions when you're talking with him? And and I'm like, what the fuck? Because they would tell me that afterwards, and I'm like, dude, this is fucking just sketching me out. And I don't know, it was just like a lot mentally, because every time I'd have to film for this show, I would just be like, what the fuck is gonna happen now? And it was just fucking stupid. Like, I feel like they tried to paint me as a villain in the first few episodes, but in the last few it was like, oh, okay, cool, like Chase is a good guy now, but everyone fucking hates in the beginning and he has no idea why. Also, they put me in like producer creds for the show, but I'd never seen one of the episodes. I never approved on any of the shit. Like, it's just kind of shit they put out, and I couldn't, like, you know? Like, they just tried to paint me as a villain in the first few episodes. I didn't fuck with that. And I don't know, man. And, like, people are saying, like, no, like, you look good. It's like, there's just things that rub me the wrong way that I just don't appreciate. But the show looks great. I think everyone, you know, looks great. I feel like they left out just, like, a lot of the real shit that happened behind the scenes, and, like, a lot of what we were saying, and, like there was conversations that would be, like, a minute clip on, like, the whole show, and it'd be, like, we had fucking 3-hour conversations. Like, where was the actual, like, shit that we would get out of the conversations? They would just kind of, like, tie it all down to, like, 30-second scenes and, like, try to just make people look weird, and, like, there would, like, be scenes where it would, like, I wouldn't even be able to talk or defend myself. It's like, I don't know. It just kind of, it felt weird, bro. It felt weird the whole time. Like, they would never tell us what they were shooting. Never. It was just like, okay, we're going to show up here. It's going to be great. And then, boom, they would sit me down and they'd be like, all right, Chase, so, like, we're going to talk about this drama. And how do you feel about this? And, like, are you leaving the Hype House? What's your situation? I'm like, I don't fucking know. Like, let me figure my own stuff out. I was making my music. I was literally, like, in the process of making an album. And then, like, I was going over and I was, like, filming whatever they were asking me to. It was just weird the whole time. So, I don't know. I just wanted to, like, clear that up a little bit. Like, it just, you know, it felt very, like, reality TV show and behind the scenes. And, like, they did a good job in like, some sense. They had some good stuff. I mean, they had some stuff that made us look really cringy. really, really, really weird. And, I mean, like, a lot of the interview stuff, they would take, like, they probably did, like, 14 hours of interviewing with me, and then they used maybe, like, 10 minutes of it, and they would just put it randomly throughout the whole show. I mean, but maybe I guess that's how it goes. Fuck it. But, like, even with, like, the D'Amelio show, I talked to them. It's like they had full control as to what was going on the show, what they were comfortable with. Like, so I was like, huh, that's weird because none of us had like that kind of access to the show. But, you know, I don't know. They gave me producer credit, so it made it seem like I knew what was going on, but nope. But yeah, I'm doing all right. I hope you guys are doing well, and I just wanted to share that piece of information, I guess. But I love you guys, and have a good rest of your day.